Oh yeah, here I is. Couple seconds late. No fear, old JC is here. Let me get my look. Yeah, there we go. All right. So I guess you all noticed the different look I got going here today. I think when I told you before, last week or so, that we're doing a lot of stuff in the house, and the house is like a bomb hit it. Well, yeah, it looks like the bomb crew came in and said, you know what, we can fuck this place up way better than this. Let's drop about 20 more bombs on the son of a bitch. So yeah, that's what we got. Couldn't even fix my hibiscus tea. I had to drink some Zevia. I don't even know why I'm pronouncing their name right. They're not paying me to say it. Somebody did a mock-up of old JC's hibiscus tea this weekend. Man, that was hilarious. Sorry I don't remember who did it, but man, that was a good one. That was great. So how do you like our Johnny Carson set up here? Man, once the room of doom gets completely fixed up, it's going to be cool, man. I'll be able to broadcast from every direction, and you'll be able to see good shite in the background as we go. Well, man, I'm going to jump right in today. I can tell you, it's not going to be a very long one. I got way too much shit going on around here. First, I got a shit ton of announcements. Shit ton. If you are in the Charlotte area, or Charlotte or surrounding area, this coming Saturday night at Freeman's Pub in Gastonia, North Carolina. Stop talking! We'll be playing, I think, their first live show. So, you know, you've heard me talk them up on here and post them on our pages and stuff. And, you know, old JC likes some stop talking. So, yeah, I'm going to be there. Come on out. This Saturday night. Freeman's Pub, Gastonia, North Carolina. Marla V of Rancid Vat. She just played her first solo show this past Saturday down in San Antonio with her new band, Marla V and the Natural Born Studs. Now, I just received their CD in the mail. Yeah, you can get one, but and yours won't be backwards. All my stuff I get is printed backwards. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm pretty sure yours won't. You can go to Marla's page, probably even the Rancid Vat page, and get your copy of this. She's selling them for $12, postpaid. I've not listened to it enough to give a review, but I heard the track she had on her page that you could listen to, and I liked what I heard. Hey, don't you worry, man, Eddie. We're going to play. That's some of the news I got for you. I got some news for you today. You know, we like to play with all our friends, the self-made monsters. God, who else? You know, Josephus and the George Jonestown Massacre. Tape Fist, we love them all. Yeah, we're going to play some shows. Have you heard that we're playing August 25th? ANTiSEEN and the Murder Junkies sharing one stage with special guest Busby Deathkill. Busby Death Chair, sorry. Busby Death Chair from the wonderful city of Detroit. Greensboro, North Carolina. August 25th. See, man, I'm frazzled. I'm fucking frazzled. You might be saying, well, damn, Jeff Clayton, Greensboro, but where? Good question. Which I will have the answer for you soon. Can you dig that? You ready for more? You want some more? August 27th. Ground Zero, Spartanburg, South Carolina. With special guest Zach Hembray and the Satan Sisters. Do I need to say it again? Or did y'all catch it? Did you catch August 27th? Ground Zero, Spartanburg, ANTiSEEN, and Zach Hembray? It's happening. August 28th. ANTiSEEN live at the Tipsy Burro in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Tipsy Burro. I wouldn't lie to you about it. It's the Tipsy Burro, which has become the site of our annual Christmas show. Well, damn, if y'all are playing there in August, you can play there in December? Yeah. Provided y'all don't put another shutdown on us. Because, you know, cold and flu season is coming up. We may have to shut this son of a bitch down. October 22nd. Gastonia, North Carolina. Freeman's Pub. I was just talking about it a few minutes ago. That's where Stop Talking is going to be this Saturday. Well, Friday, October 22nd. Us and the Queen City Rejects and the Van Huskins. I know that much. We're all going to be there. Next week, the latest reissue of the G.G. Allin and ANTiSEEN record, Murder Junkies, is being released, being shipped to me. I've already started doing some pre-sale on the website. This one is going to be pressed on dumpster juice, puke color. It's terrible. It makes me sick to look at it. A different cover photo. Actually, I think the cover photo that's used on this version of the LP was actually used on the Jettison 7-inch. Well, I'll tell you, I see somebody on here, Keith. You wanting to have a conversation with me right now, right? Well, I'm not going to entertain you right now. I addressed all this 2 shows ago, and you know exactly what you did. I'm done addressing it. So, I will have the album shipped to me next week. I don't know what day it'll actually show up. But pre-orders have started. There's also a special price on there that combines the shipping. You can get this new reissue along with the 2018 reissue on the shit brown vinyl. Let me see what's going on right now. Oh boy, look at that. Long call. Don't try to talk to me while I'm on here. You understand? Does everyone watching understand that? I mean, a comment here and there is one thing. Your life story is another. And you know, last week we had those special edition. There are only 15 of the silk screen covers of the EP royalty overruns. So, and people were on there saying, "Hey, yeah, you know, Janus Blythe's on it on the cover. You should get her to sign." Don't just send stuff to her thinking that's going to happen. But you can now, because on her page, she now has the send stuff in option. You send something, one thing, you hit her PayPal thing, send it to her. She'll sign it and send it back. Anything additional is an additional charge. But like, you can do this. See the Hills Have Eyes? Signed by Janus Blythe, right there. Eaten Alive, signed, right? See, you can do the same thing. Just send the booklet in. You don't send the whole damn thing. But if you don't have this version of this, Eaten Alive, you know, it's a beautiful movie, just the way it's filmed. And this reissue, and I recommend getting this one. It also has a documentary about Janus on it. It's about 20 minutes. Shows clips from her talk show she had out in Los Angeles. And it's a really good thing, Let me see. You're posting YouTube videos now. Let me guess. Kill the Scene, Spare Change, and Hell Stomper. Right? Am I right? I bet I am. Well, in light of all this chaos we have going on around here, I didn't really have much planned. I was talking to my good friend Jeff Williams today, and we brought up a time that I was a heavy drinker. Now, that was a short time, a very short period. I only did it for about 5 years. But there were a couple times that it interfered with the performances. And I've always been a stickler about not having any band members go on stage drunk or high, even though they constantly defied me. And for the most part, if they can get through it without fucking up, then that's fine. Joe could not. A few others could not handle it. And made for some bad shit. Only a couple times we ever turned in a real stinker. One was at Doggone in Spartanburg. It was Tripp's first official show as a new member of the band. And for some reason, for whatever reason it was, Joe got so fucking drunk, just drinking beer, like pitcher after pitcher after pitcher, before we went on, we didn't make it through one song. And after about 15 or 20 minutes, I just gave it the, it's over, cut it. No use trying to even go forward in that. But here's the kicker, though. There were people in the audience that would come up to Tripp because it was his first official show. It wasn't his first show with us. He played with us opening for the Ramones, filling in for Tom O'Keefe. And then I don't know what the time frame was later. He joined as a full-fledged member when Tom left. And but this was his first show. And people were in the audience were coming up to him going, man, don't worry, man. It's like, a bass is not what you normally play. And, once you've been with them for a while, it'll come together. Tripp didn't make one fucking mistake. So that was kind of the ironic part of all that. But there was one time in Charlotte where I went on completely oblivious to what was happening. And I just remember standing on the side of the stage looking at the set list, and I could not remember the first lyric to any song. And I leaned to someone over that was in the crowd watching, and I said, hey, you see what the first song is? Yeah. What's the first line? And he told me what it was, and I said, I got it. And I got it. I did the show. I don't know how good it was. I know I fell into the drum kit. It was Barry's first time playing his green drum kit. But there was a time in Dallas, Texas, we played the Orbit Room. And me and Tom both were so drunk we shouldn't have been there. And they had picnic tables out there, and I was doing Sabu moves trying to break through them. That didn't work. So, the drinking thing with me didn't last long because, to be honest with you, now I'm not putting down any of you guys who drink or whatever, but I just drank, and afterwards I just felt like a fucking idiot. With stuff I would say, the stuff I would do. And it was never like a day where I just went, okay, I'm done, it's over. And it just happened. One day I just noticed I hadn't drank in 2 months. Now I'm not saying I won't ever, have a drink with somebody or nothing, but I'm just, I don't like the results. spending the next day calling up people and apologizing for what you said or did. It's not fun. For everyone that ordered the My God Could Beat Up Your God shirt, and you know what? I didn't even really push it on here much. And I still had a damn good pre-order. The reason I didn't push it was like when it was getting ready to be the last week, that's when my buddy Scott Savage passed away. And I talked about that on there, and I just didn't think about the hard sell. But I got those Friday, and every one of them, every single one went out Monday, yesterday. So everybody should be getting them soon. You overseas people, if I had your address or your name, I sent you the tracking. But they're sent first class, so there's no tracking on first class. So. But they're all going out. But I tell you what, man, a lot of people still don't understand the whole pre-order concept. It's like I'm trying not to keep stock. I've got 3 designs I keep in stock: the possum, the space ape, the Japanese space ape, and the ruby shirt. That's the only ones I have in stock. And I'm getting my supplement sizes of those probably here in the next week or so. But I don't know, man. There's some tough hombres when they get behind that keyboard. Now, damn, I paid for this on May 14th. Here it is, June. I ain't got shit. What, I just get ripped off? Every time I look at those, I just want to go, yep, that's what happened, man. This is a big rip-off, and you fell for it. I never knowingly or willingly rip anybody off. But, I don't know, the shit that's been going on with the mail and all that. With the pre-order, man, it's like the pre-order starts on this day and then it ends on this day. I don't know how many shirts I'm getting until that day, the end of it. And then whenever I go, okay, Mr. Website man, take the pre-order off the website. And that's when I order the shirts. And I order them, then my screen print guy's got to order them. My screen print guy's my brother. He runs Aardvark Screen Printing in Raleigh, North Carolina. If you happen to have any screen printing needs and you're near this area, or if you're not, he can ship to you. But he, he orders them, then he prints them up, and it has to come to me. But I don't know, man. If you don't have patience, you might ought to stay away from them old pre-orders. I saw somebody there say they want to see the old revolver gun. I'm not sure, but I think the next one is going to be the Leatherface chainsaw shirt. The glow-in-the-dark design. Do I get some thumbs up for the Leatherface design? It was the second ANTiSEEN shirt that was ever in existence. Okay, I saw some hearts and some thumbs. Leatherface chainsaw. Duh, man, you should have seen how many colors we had. Like, we did them on black shirts, purple shirts, and red shirts. And they've been reissued several times. Somebody's asking about a message from the website. Yeah, man, I'll have to go back and answer you later. The messages are going too fast. I can't see them. But man, I'm gonna take care of everybody. Man, it's like that's one thing I need that I do is, man, I take care of the people that order from us. You know, I was like, I'm a one-man operation. I do every bit of that. Every bit of that mail order is me. Yeah, I don't have a staff or people helping me with it. It's all me. Sometimes I do get behind. Sometimes, you know, I gotta go play with some grandkids. I saw Rick ask if the play. Yeah, man, the next reissue is going to be Here to Ruin Your Groove. Double album. Now we're going to do a lot with it. It's going to be nuts, and I think everyone's going to be very pleased with it. God damn, I started taking a story. Now I'm back into announcements, man. But yeah, the first release on my label, Long-Haired Weirdo Records, Scott Savage's Memento Mori, is, as we speak, it is at the mastering plant. It's at the mastering plant, and I'm waiting on that to get finished. Then from there, it'll go to the pressing plant. Mark, you want to see Groove, like the Groove record cover shirts? Man, that might be good to do. I've seen some. We had some done. But maybe doing it just like the front cover with the orange and yellow and the purple. Man, that might be the way to go. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put that in the idea drawer. It won't be lonely there. It'll be about 10,000 other ones, but we get to them eventually. Anything new coming to iTunes? Yeah, man, I think I'm getting ready to put Live in Japan up on there. If I didn't already, I can't remember. Man, I was going through our shit, and our iTunes shit is all fucked up, man. There's old things on there that, you know, if someone's downloading it, someone's getting the money somewhere. It ain't me. And I've already talked to all the record labels and threatened everybody I know to threaten, and I don't know, I may have to get deeper into it. Adam Boone says Live in Japan is not up there, so that's next. That's what's going to be next. Any of you guys out there on labels that have your own label? Anybody interested in putting out ANTiSEEN releases on CD? Let me know. Get in touch with me. Private message me. I can't do business on here. I can't do it. You know, I go back later and look at them, but I can't do it right now. But if you have a label and you want to do some ANTiSEEN CDs, let me know. I used to work with Mystery School Records, but they kind of went into hibernation a little bit. I don't know if it's permanent, but I don't think John has done anything now in about a year. He said it was getting hard, man. It is, but the vinyl seems to be moving. So, man, we got tons of stuff planned for the next, I don't know, 2-3 years with vinyl. And so there won't be no shortage of that. Wayne says cassettes are where it's at, huh? You know, Malcolm Tent still puts stuff out on cassette. Oh, and there's going to be another overrun done soon. Southern Hostility Demos. I'm going to have that working up for you here in the next couple months. I don't remember what the count is. I'm thinking it's less. It's less than 25. Well, Malcolm 10 may be interested in doing some cassette releases. So, private message me. Let me know which ones you want to see on cassette. And, man, me and Malcolm, working class up at 4 a.m. Me and Malcolm both have copies of Eat More Possum on cassette, professionally made cassettes, not just, dubbed with a paper, it's pro printing and everything. Man, I don't even think I have them on the website. I'll sell you Eat More Possum cassette for $10. Maybe a little shipping. Just get in touch with me. Let me know. What I was saying about the overruns, those of you that got one of the EP royalty, and I'm thinking it would be a good idea. I signed the back cover. If you did get Janus Blythe to sign it, just go through her store and do it that way, okay? And since there's only 15 of those, if you decide to do that, I would get it insured before you send it. And maybe pay for the insurance on the return shipping. Man, y'all are serious about this cassette thing, aren't you? Huh. And I'll tell you what, I had a conversation with Jimmy Repo the other day. I think Jimmy bought a whole bunch of the girls' school catalog. It's just been re-released, a bunch of it, and I think he might have ordered too much. And I was like, Jimmy, don't judge my taste on what's gonna sell good, because what I like probably is not gonna fly out the door. But yeah, I just got the Screaming Blue Murder with the gatefold. It's awesome. Sounds good. Sounds really good. Now, hit me with a couple questions and let me see if I can catch them. Hopefully next week I won't be in the Johnny Carson studios. Hopefully, I don't know, man. It may be a while before I'm back in. Oh, God damn it, man! I am so sorry, y'all. I apologize. But when you're working class, you work off your ass. Actually, I'm kind of stumped now. I couldn't even find the list. Man, I've had several people bring up I should do another Cosmo shirt. Maybe I will. I've had people contacting me saying, Jeff Clayton, why don't you do some paintings? And I thought about it. My wife has tried to talk me into it for several times. Jeff was talking to me today about doing limited edition prints of some of my artwork, and and if I did the hold on a second. If I did the world famous GGL and cartoon that I did back in the 80s, that'd go all right, don't you think? What do y'all want to hear about? Somebody give me some suggestions. I'll tell you about something. Not a conversation between me and you, but a question that I can answer and everyone can hear. So Eddie likes that print idea. Good. Well, Malcolm, you've heard the public speaks. And I know you're on here. Man, we might have to start doing some ANTiSEEN cassettes on TPOS. What do you think? ANTiSEEN catalog on cassette? I'll let you be the main hub. No, sorry, I don't mean to talk about. When's the first time I bled on stage? First ANTiSEEN show, October 1st, 1983. Boone, North Carolina. There's pictures of that. 1983. What is my go-to Pinkies order? Man, I like that. I like their cheeseburgers, man. I forgot which one's the mammoth. If that's the 3 patties or the double patties. Man, I love their hamburgers. They also got a good chicken sandwich there called a Big John. Any more wrestling themed songs in the works? My good pal Herbert Gailey from around Pittsburgh asks. Yes, there will be more wrestling songs. Maybe not on this next album, but they're coming. Oh, we're working on a new album too. Man, we about got it. We about got it where we need to be with it. And we start recording. Adam Wolf, who is also the Dean of Sods, wants to know where Pinkies is located. Freedom Drive, where it crosses over. Was that Moorhead Street? Really close to I-77. It's a good place. Owned by a longtime friend and ANTiSEEN fan. So whenever you're in town, go by and check them out. Rick, yeah, do some shows in Florida and visit Joel. Man, I thought we were going to see Joel on the I Hate God Obsessed tour, but we bailed out of the Miami show. Too far to drive for that little money we were getting for that night. Oh, we decided not to go. Mark, how's Cactus Jack doing with all the remodeling? Well, you know what? I knew eventually someone would bring up Cactus Jack, and it saddens me to tell you this, but Cactus Jack had to go back to the rescue. It was a really, really emotional time, but somewhere along the line, man, when he first came to us, he was the sweetest, most lovable dog I've ever seen. He listened to everything. Everything you said. He would not walk out of the door until you walked out of the door. And you know how people always say you can't mess with an animal while they're eating, you know, but if he saw you were doing something in the bowl or something and needed to do something, he would wait. When you were out of the way, he'd eat. Well, over time, he would get these sporadic fits of aggression. And out of nowhere, he bit our daughter, Katie, snapped right at her face. And we're just like, what the hell? You know, like, and we agonized trying to figure, well, what could it have been? Did you put your knee on his foot or his tail, or, you know, did you lean into him and hurt him? Or, you know, we couldn't figure it out what the problem was. So we just thought, well, it was just a freak thing. Well, it was really, really cold in the house one night, and I went, and he was sleeping on the love seat, and I covered him up with a blanket, and like I always did, I rubbed him right here and told him, I said good night, fella. Well, I did that. He snapped at me, and then rose up and just sat there and growled like he was going to do something. And I just, you know, I kind of like, hey, you know, like that, and he kind of snapped out of it and laid back down. And so we're like, okay. Then my brother came to visit. And, you know, man, Jack was never weird around people. He never met a stranger. He never seemed skittish. For some reason, my brother was holding his face. All right, so we figured, okay, but he just snapped at Greg, growled, and then it was over. He went and hid like he was ashamed that he did it. And my brother goes, hey, man, that was my fault. You know, I shouldn't have grabbed his face like that, you know. And we're like, oh, okay. Shortly after that, Malcolm Tent comes to visit. Now, you need to know Malcolm Tent. Malcolm Tent will not intimidate an animal or give an animal some kind of feeling that they're in harm's way. Well, in fact, Malcolm was really paying him attention. And we were doing something at a table, and I'm sitting right here like I am now. And Malcolm was beside me, and Jack came and got between us and just kind of put his head between us. And, you know, I reached around, patted him a little bit, and when we're doing something, Malcolm starts, you know, rubbing down his neck. And I happened to look over, and Jack has all of his teeth bared. And he just swings around, snaps at Malcolm, and we're like, God damn, you know? I was like, damn, Jack, what the fuck, you know? And we're just like, again, we could not figure it out. What the fuck did we do? Did we step on his toe? Or? But then, you know, everything was cool, and he was calming down, and he was kind of hanging out at Malcolm, and Malcolm was rubbing him again. And then he went to jump up, or not jump up, he just got up out of the chair to do something, and then Jack lunges at him and snaps like that. And we're just like, and then I said, all right, that's it, man. I grabbed him by the collar, and I said, you're going in the cage for a while. It's like, you know, what the fuck is going on, man? And then, you know, greyhounds have such short hair on them that when you took them out to walk in the winter, you had to put on one of those sweaters. So, man, you know, I'm taking him out. It's early in the morning, man. I help him get into his sweater, you know, get it on. It's all nice and good. We go for a walk. Everything is great, man. He's happy to be outside. He goes to the bathroom. We come back in. Everything's good. All right, now let's get out of the sweater, you know. Now you're in the house. It's going to be hot, you know. One leg out, no problem. Went to do the other leg just like I did that one, and he snapped at me and growled. It's not like, you know, he's like that kind of thing. And I'm just like, God. So I had to go get Miss Clayton to come in. You got to take that sweater off of him. He's pissed at me for some reason. She got over there, took it right off, no problem. All right. Well, our friend Crystal comes over one day, and man, he makes a beeline for the door. Like, oh, someone's there. All right, here we go. I'm going to the door. And then just snaps at her. Well, she hadn't even done anything. She didn't even make it in the house. All right. So now we're all kind of convinced that this is a problem, and it's not gonna go away. And then we found out that our stepdaughter and her fiance, they're expecting now. Well, the final straw came one cold morning. Miss Clayton was taking him out for his walk. Got back in the house, was taking the sweater off of him. Or putting it on. I don't remember which. And he bit her right in the face. His fang hitting right here. See it? We called the rescue. We're like, look, we don't know what's going on. We love this guy. Man, I'll tell you people right now, I ain't a pet person. But damn, I love this dog. When he first came, he was, I was like, oh, goddamn, we're going to get a greyhound. They're big as a horse and they're going to be in the house. But man, he quickly showed that the greyhounds are just a joy to be around. They're really great dogs. And I grew to love him. But man, when you about put my wife's eye out, well, yes, Stefan, he was a racing dog. He was in races. He was missing part of his ear. He was covered in scars. So I'm thinking, if he wasn't abused, then he got into it with other dogs. And something was buried deep in there that, man, he just would feel like he was under attack or something. And the one thing that my wife thinks it was the flea and worm medicine that you had to put on their necks. She said that it was so strong that after she would administer it to him, that he would act weird. Like, for instance, we have a section in our house that's like a rectangle. It's walls, except for down that hallway, it's a bathroom and a washroom, right? Well, he would sleep in the bedroom with us. If he didn't sleep in his cage, we had him a big blanket that he would sleep on. But he would not walk through that doorway. There is nothing that will make him go through that door. If you had him on his leash and collar and tried to go, he would bury his feet and he wouldn't let you take him through there. Either direction, he wouldn't go. He'd have to go the other way, all the way around, and then go in the bedroom. He would not take the short way. Bam, I'm in there, all the way around. No matter what time of day, no matter what day it was, you could bring him some treats. Hey, man, he'd do anything for a damn treat except walk through that doorway. I don't know. But man, we had a baby come. There's a baby in this house. My little grandson Coleman. And man, even the rescue says, yeah, y'all got a newborn coming. It's going to stay in that house for a while. They're like, you can't have a dog that big and that unpredictable around a baby. And man, it's like you could never, ever see it coming. You could never see it coming. Like, you couldn't set your watch to it. Oh, okay, well, I'm going to... Man, I took him in and out of that sweater so many times, you know, it was like we had it down, you know. But then one day he decided, I don't like you taking my other leg out of this sweater, motherfucker. You know? I took care of all the arrangements, you know. Miss Clayton, she couldn't handle, you know, telling them goodbye. She didn't want to be the one to do it, so I stayed. I did it. You know, they came and got him. I petted him on his head, and I told him, I said, man, have a good life, buddy. And as far as I know, they consider him to be unadoptable, but this is not one of these places that take them to get euthanized. They have a big farm, you know, and they said that the ones that are considered unadoptable just run wild on that farm, you know. Like, man, I'm sure if they were vicious and like attacked people, that something would probably have to be done. But I mean, it's like everything he did was close quarters, you know. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe it's the close quarters, man. Yeah, Miss Clayton just piped in right there. He's living in a rehab. But, yeah, we miss him. But we got another little creature around here somewhere. And I'm not talking about Coleman being a little creature. We got a little cat. Is the prettiest thing you've ever seen, named Gretel. And I don't know, I'm surprised you ain't hearing her yet. It's almost 6 o'clock. And like an alarm clock, she goes off. Like, 6 o'clock there, cowboy. Time for some good old food in this bowl. So, no, I'm not gonna call Gretel. She'll be here in a minute. If she comes around, I'll hold her up so the people can see. But man, I'd stretch for not having something to talk about. Damn, I about went an hour. See, man, I didn't like telling that story, but someone asked, "Wait, where's old Cactus Jack at?" I knew it was going to happen at some point because he was on the show, you know. And it was a sad thing. But man, I'll tell y'all the truth. I'll tell you, you know, anything you want to know the truth about. If I feel like I can discuss it on here, I will discuss it with you, and I'll tell you what I believe to be the truth. Now, there's some stuff in the ANTiSEEN inner workings that I think maybe is best left untold. But I don't know. Maybe you'll catch me on a fucking day. And I'll let it all spill out. Brief summary. Marla V, new CD, available now. Janus Blythe, you can send your stuff in and get her to sign it. Available now on her store. Stop Talking, live this Saturday night, Gastonia, Freeman's Pub. G.G. Allen record. They're getting the shit to me next week. When will I have it in hand? Your guess is as good as mine. But you can pre-order it right now on ANTiSEEN.com. Dumpster Juice Puke Colored Vinyl. It makes me sick to look at it. But what else we got? What else? Summarize. That's all I can think of. I really appreciate y'all joining me today. I hope the Johnny Carson set didn't distract you too much. I don't know. Maybe y'all like the Johnny Carson set. You want to see it some more. Let me know. You let me know anything on here. It's not who you know. It's what you know. And what you do. Because you're eventually going to have to answer for what you do. And at that point, we can break on through.